Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife yet again. Just finished recording the last episode just a little bit ago, and this time we are going to get into moving the ChirpX site like I said I was going to do. Moving it over to this little bit, or big bit, and hoping that it'll hopefully just be a lot better, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to switch to the bulldoze tool, do that, and then we might just do the same sort of ramp off here, like this, and then as we did for the last time, just kind of like this and this to sort of make it easy to get on and off, and hope that that will sort of do what we want. I'd rather them, you know, only go straight, which I can fix, so that's fine. So I won't do that now. Only have them go straight on like so. And this one, yeah, it knows where to go. So that's fine. There we are. And then hopefully this is flat enough to move the site over here. This is also a worry that I wasn't sure of. Okay, it seems to be fine. Awesome. So we can put it sort of closer to here so it's able to get to it, and then we need to hook it up with power, which is just fine because we can do that to here. There we go, we got it in the end, and that should help and hopefully get us all set up to be able to go into space. So yeah, I guess we sort of ruined its construction, or maybe it couldn't even get the stuff that it actually needed. I'm not sure, but that should be a lot better, I hope. And one thing I might do here, just out of wanting to make that a little flatter, might just do that. Looks maybe a little bit okay. That looks a lot worse, doesn't it? Okay, I see. Maybe more to there, and then for this side, we'll just try. Oh god, we're going to try to landscape. This is not going to go well. Oh boy. You know what? Fixed it. Oh god, no I didn't. I thought for sure that would just be like, yep, done. Easy. But no, not at all. Let's see if we can... Oh god, this is going to go poorly for me, isn't it? I am not one with the landscaping, I've found. It is not my forte, nor has it ever been, or it will ever be. But we're going to try. Because I'd like to make it work ideally, and we can sort of bring that back down. I guess does this bring the slope up or down? Okay, so it brings it down, I see. So what does this do? Okay, so it's trying to flatten it out. And this, yeah, it's trying to really flatten it out. So let's go back to this. We can go back to the big brush and sort of just come out this way. Sort of follow the lines a little bit. And there we go. Let's see if we can actually put that road back in and it be okay. Oh, yes. Oh, it worked. Okay. I did not anticipate that to actually work. And I could do this. I could just bring this up ever so slightly to there. That should be level. Oh, it's actually level. I didn't anticipate that to work, I'll be honest. So I'm pretty chuffed that actually worked the way I planned. So there we go. Back to using that up. And this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. I'm just going to be doing a couple of things here and there. And then I'm off to make some dinner because I'm getting a bit hungry. I just kind of realized. But what I am going to do is I'm going to, you know, sort of figure out some things here where to, you know, figure out where I want to put stuff and see what we can do here. Some stuff's closing down, which is a bit awkward. I guess it's, okay, so not enough educated workers. That's fine. I think it's probably just due to, you know, probably we could use another elementary school somewhere, which right here seems like a pretty good bet. I guess that's where it's going to go for now anyways. And maybe we could put another over here just to have the availability. But yeah, I'm gravitating more towards this area again and building up around it. Just because I think it's, it's been left out a little bit, and it kind of makes sense to come back and maybe fill in a few gaps that we have. Like, I don't think it's bad to have these gaps that we have. It's obviously just fine and working well and all that, but it's kind of nice to add in the little bits, I think, when you have the opportunity to do so. So that's what we're here to do. And I'm going to go ahead and do this just because I know I'm going to fill in that area, and I know I'll need it. So let's go ahead and this can be a whole lot of offices and maybe a bit of commercial, and then some more offices, because why not? And then this little area we might just keep open. The only reason I'm filling this in is just because, I don't know, it looked like too much. Too much being open, so that's what we've done for now. I mean, all this seems to be running smoothly. This is obviously, it's backed up. It's backed up as it has ever been and ever will be, I guess, really. And a lot of people are probably just using this to get straight through to here a little quicker, which it's not been running poorly, which is nice to see, so I'm happy about that. And, there's like these little gaps in here that I feel like could really be filled up, which we can do from the inside here so it doesn't hurt the flow of traffic too much. From the outside, we don't really want them to be stopping. So we can do something like that. It's all covered. And then we could even, well, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to make that residential. There we go. So we can put some residential in there. This makes noise, doesn't it? Oh, no, it's a university, so it's not that bad. So we can actually put some in here, which I'm not sure why we hadn't already. So there we go. That should start building in pretty swiftly. And, what else here? This is going pretty well. Like, a lot of people are using this. And I did look at this while I was off camera. This is still going incredibly well. So many people using this. So I was happy to see that it's actually, doing what I anticipated instead of being a, ultimate failure or something. So I'm content with that. But yeah, it's sort of going to be a thing of me trying to figure out where's next to build and what's going to be best. I am mildly tempted, and it could be a negative, I don't know. I was tempted to bring this out, bring it across, and hook up to here somewhere. But I didn't know if that would be stupid and, just kind of make traffic worse. Because I have been keeping things pretty separated at this point. But I feel like it might not hurt to do in the future. So one thing I am going to do is I think when I actually switch over to bicycle lanes for now, maybe come up like this, and maybe I could, do something like that and come over to this side. And it could be, like, there's nothing here. So, we could have something like this. Maybe something that comes out like here. And then, yeah, maybe it can connect, like, at this point. And then there's just kind of a nice way for that to happen. Which we don't really do that now that I look at it. Maybe this way, though. And like that. And then we can build in like extra neighborhoods and stuff here that we feel fit. And then maybe I'll just do this to kind of finish that off and then build on the inside. So I don't know if that's going to be used extra just for people wanting to get across, or if they'll just take this way because it's pretty much just as quick. If anything, maybe it'll even help. It's hard to tell, at least for me. I don't know. I'm dumb. So we can kind of fill this in. But yeah, kind of at the point where I'm wanting to just expand, fill in gaps, because there's not much more that I have planned yet. Like, I'm sure I'll think of more things, but There's nothing that I really have like set in stone that I want to build right now. So I'm just sort of building how I feel when like whatever I feel when I come on. Which I think is working pretty well, so I'm not complaining too much. It's going to be really funky, but I won't do that anyways. Funky and not necessarily a good way, but I'm doing it. And then we can have this as like a little small road coming in here. Connect up to there. Might as well do that already. Some of this I think could technically be part of the strip, but I don't think it's a bad thing. We could do that. Why not? And yeah, I'm just sort of, you know, as you can tell, just sort of cutting through and figuring out where I want things. Just for fun. I'm just sort of designing as I go.
Where we
sort of. We could do that. That won't hurt too much. Having a bit of something else there, because it's quite a long bridge, so that might hurt. I don't know. I think usually adding anything more than the four-way intersection can get a bit messy, but I'm doing it anyways just because I think it will look fun. So there we are. Is that all covered? Yes, it is. So we can maybe look at some fun stuff to be able to plop into here. Like we don't have the tax office yet and stuff like that, so maybe we can start from the beginning though, or no. I think, yeah, look for something more subtle maybe, which, yeah, the tax office I think makes sense for the area, so we can plop it down right here, which it's not snapping because it can go into any place now, so I have to sort of place it a little bit more meticulously now. So we can do that. The Grand Mall does it not make noise, or has noise pollution been taken off now? The mod that I might have might actually take off the noise pollution, which is kind of nice, if that's true. And then courthouse, you know, we'll find a place for that. I don't really want to just squeeze it in here to squeeze it in here. Like an official park and stuff, that's pretty fun. So we can do something like that to get started. And then, as always, good bit of offices. We can get some commercial in here. A whole lot of residential as well. We can do it like that. Actually, that's not the best place for residential now that I think about it. So maybe we'll turn that into this. And then all of this can become... The reason being is just if that does cause noise, I don't really want it to be a problem. I did not want that to happen. I legitimately thought that was switched to residential again, but apparently it didn't want to, so I'm just going to do residential all of this. It's really annoying when it does that. It's a weird, like, sort of byproduct that happens sometimes when I try to click other things and it doesn't transfer. I mean, it's my own fault, really, for not looking ahead of time, but still, it's annoying. Let's do that and change it over to... See, I clicked again, but it just doesn't register on occasion, I feel. And then we can go ahead and deselect that, maybe turn it on to that. So we're a bit disconnected here, but that's fine because I need to put in like hospitals and the such. And then we need... We'll need a fire station somewhere, which is fitting right there, so it's going to be perfect. And then a police station, which we're going to do here. And there we go, we've got some coverage. And everyone hopefully fine and dandy in here. I don't know what this is about. Not enough customers? Okay. So that might be... What's our metro situation like here? So we got one there, so that's not the problem. Might be able to use a bus to be able to get them in a little bit further into here. So maybe we'll just have a bus line that goes from here, from the metro, and to here and back. It's not perfect, but it's fine. But yeah, the reason for that is that will allow people to get into this bit a little bit better. And we need a little bit more garbage processing here, which is fine because I think it's needed for everywhere right now. We can just pop it along here. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. We'll go for double just to be safe. And there we go. We got a new area that should be sort of filling itself in pretty well. And I know I've made this quite a long time ago. I still don't know what to do with it, to be honest. I don't really have any goals of like what I can make this just yet. I mean, it's a big little area, big area, not big little area. But I'm not really sure what to do with it. There's like a lot of other options. So I don't know. How's this doing? Okay, this is dying for water, apparently. That's great. I'm glad that I recognized that so soon. Oops. So yeah, it's probably not been doing too well. But hopefully, you know, trucks and stuff are able to get to it, which should help the situation. This has definitely been a lot better since adding in the like the bigger roads instead of what I had before, so that's good to see. Everything seems to be okay. This is not backing up too much. This is filled in pretty well. This is backing up a little bit, but I think it's just because we're getting more populated. I do notice that this area is getting a bit... Oh no, okay. It looked like it was getting a bit backed up, but it's actually just fine. I guess really, I mean, this is prime location to be building right now, so I guess it's not going to be the worst thing to do. I don't think we have any demand right now. But, you know, just for building, I guess, preemptively, it's not a bad idea. And we can build a pretty massive road here, so I think I'll do something like this. And I don't want to connect there, but I won't mind connecting here. And then I think the rest of it's going to be some small roads on the inside. Which I wouldn't mind to do something like this with the bicycle lanes. And then maybe hook up. Maybe not there. I think that's a bit much. But maybe something like this. Then we can build off there pretty safely. With more of these. So we can do something like that maybe ever so often. Close. There we go. This isn't like the most idealistic look, but oh crap, why? Why did you do that? Again? No! That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh. Maybe let's do something like that, see what happens. Yeah, we'll do that, why not? And then maybe we can hook it up a little bit over here as well, every so often. Maybe like every other one, maybe. Maybe not that one. And then this could come out this way. Same with here. Like that. We'll connect those up just for fun because I did it on accident. I wasn't really thinking. And then maybe we could come out this way, on over to here. And if you're ever wondering how I decide how I'm building, oh, there we go. We're Metropolis. There we go. I couldn't say the word. If you ever wonder like what's my method when it comes to building things, I have no method. I just sort of go for it and then weird stuff happens. And I just try to think of like where I would want things to line up to a certain degree. Not perfectly in any way, shape, or form because I'm not very good at it, to be honest. But I enjoy myself with it. Another thing is I try not to let people like influence me and like get too upset if someone's angry that I've done something a certain way. So I think that's been helping me a lot with kind of building a little bit more freely and probably even better overall than I usually would. Is just not letting it bother me too much for if people complain in the comments or whatever. Alright, so that seems to be just fine. And we can go ahead and we can pop some of this in. That should slowly sort of fill its way in. We can make this area a little more desirable by, we'll use dog parks because I know they're very, very welcomed, and that's the only reason I'm going to use them, to be honest. Let's see, is that a dog park? No, it's a large playground. Where's the dog park? Dog park. There we go. We can pop one down there too. Put one over here just to make those people happy. We put it right. It's awkward because it doesn't snap to points anymore, so I'm having to do it myself a little bit here. Like that. And yeah, I do rely on the dog parks a lot because I think that they seem to bring the most happiness for the, you know, sort of minimum amount of, I guess, effort put in. But no, I don't know why, but they're just so like desired to a certain degree. I guess because a lot of people have dogs, really. But yeah, it's always quite funny. And usually that's why I have them as a choice. That's perfect. And this is just a university, so it's a bit big, but I'm gonna still put one there just to keep the capacity available. I mean, we have a lot more people wanting to go to this than anything else. Maybe plopping one of these down here wouldn't be such a bad idea. Maybe same with over here somewhere. Try to just get some of these people happy. Oh, that's a terrible position. I don't want to put it there. I just realized that was the fancy sort of area. So not there, but I can put it more happily here. I'm not too fussed about that. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better for me. Yeah, so this should, you know, start filling in a little bit. I'm trying to just see what the needs are before I, you know, place a lot of things in. I don't want to like just go too willy-nilly with it. Impression office. I guess I could plop that down like here or something. A lot of these things probably will be useful. Plus, you know, it helps me unlock these when I get to 90,000, which at this point won't take us too long. I think it'll be a couple more episodes. It really just depends how I can keep demand up at this point, which I'm hoping I'm going to be able to. I want to put in a bunch of residential here. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to, you know, get... I'm not trying to rush to the point at all, but, you know, obviously the quicker I get there, the better I've done. So it's sort of a good thing to be able to get to that point swiftly, I guess. So there we go. We'll have that kind of building itself in. I love that when, you know, the train comes in, that's when obviously this gets busy, but it's not that bad, honestly, which is nice to see. So... there we go. We'll be getting this bit busier. As you can see, a lot more people coming in now. Just because, yeah, people are going to be a lot more interested in this area now. One thing I probably could do is there's only one way in that I know of, other than... well, I think that is actually the only way in. So I probably could do with another one here. Maybe come off with a 2-lane. Like so. And we'll come at this straight, because I think that'll help. And then they also have the way out of here, which no, this is a way in here, I didn't realize, but this is even a better way in where they might not take this as much. And wow, that's pretty busy actually, I didn't realize. I don't even remember where that comes out of. When you go under there, I don't know where that comes out of. At this point, I've built so much that I forget. But that's fine. But yeah, I think we've, you know, we'll build up more next time and be able to do a little bit more. But like I said, this is going to be a bit of a short one. I want to go eat and stuff, and I need to now use the bathroom, so I'm probably going to go do that. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode of Skylines Parklife. If you want to get it, you can get it in the description below from Humble Bundle. I am a partner there, so if you want to get the expansion and also the base game, you can do so there. And I would thank you very much because it supports me and it also supports charity, so thank you so much. And goodbye, guys. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.